O kia ora koutou katoa, no mai hara mai. Mo te kemu o Poiuka, I tēnei wā. Thank you so much for tuning in here, ladies and gentlemen. Great to have you along for our second semi-final today, which will see Hibiscus Coast gone, of course. That was the last game. But it is Northcote taking Auckland United in the major semi-final here today, 2:30 p.m. at Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. Of course, the winner of this one will go through to the grand final here. And we'll go to the grand final. That one's scheduled for 4:30, and Mount Albert Ramblers is waiting for them. Let's have a look at the starting lineups for you. First, let's have a look at Northcote, who are in the field here, and left to right in the outfield for Northcote, as you see on the screen. It'll be Nick Lanigan at centre today is Hoiapa Monk. Right fielder today is Ryan Love. Third baseman, JP Gerbes. Second base is Hugh Davies. Shortstop, Caleb Rono, mainstay there. First base is Zeth Gibson. Behind the dish doing the catching, Logan Fraser-List. And on the hill is Pitadona. Offensively for Auckland United, they're a decent one, that's for sure. Noka, Ben, Thomas and Campbell kicks them underway here in today's semi-final. Brock Adderwell hits clean-up. Fletcher in the 5 spot. Offeni Kovas, Twigden, Torpia and Xavier Herrick will round out the batting order for the boys from Auckland United. Max Russell pictured there is the designated runner. So just about to get underway here in the top of the first innings. And Pitarona will tow the rubber here and get us underway. That one just heads back to the screen. Pitarona, of course, a big right-hander, Northcote. Hard hit ball, Jarman jumps on one, and it is long gone. A big home run to left field from Beninoka, and it is Auckland United that'll lead the ball game here. 1-0 on a gigantic blast. So I couldn't get off to a better start here for Auckland United. Beninoka continues his tide of offensive affair. We saw that in the NFC with a 3-run home run for Auckland in the bottom of the first innings. Just gets United off to a good start here. Gerbes at third base, be going, boy, that Beninoka, he is something. Thomas now, the brother. Gets a low lifter on the outside edge. Caleb Lona, the mainstay at shortstop, getting his opportunity. And Anoka will swing through on that one. And a swing and a miss as he'll go down on the strikes. So the first out here. Auckland United. Northcote, well, they've played Auckland United a few times recently, had the wood over them, but it's semi-final time now. That means for naught. As we see the first pitch just ripped down the sideline from Campbell Anoka, now the third Anoka brother to bat. So we're one away here in the top of the first innings. As Pitarona will step back again. Change of pace, just down and away. Campbell Anoka, an outstanding athlete, hit a home run in that grand final as well. He gets caught on the front foot for the second strike now. So 1-2 the count. Zeth Gibson's been a great addition to Northcote this season. The left-handed first baseman. Also a option to pitch. Coming out of the Howard Club all of his life. Now moved to the North Shore. Change of pace just down in the dirt. Puts it on it. Will face Brock Atiawa after Inoka. Warming up there. Two the count now. This one goes back to the screen and will pop up onto the roof actually. Just hits the lip and skids up. So that'll move the count full now. Three and two. And this one down low, and that'll earn a walk here for Inoka. Down to first base, here you go. They'll call time. Looks like they'll bring out the designator. Got Max Russell running the bases for them today. All set to go here. Brock Atiawa now an opportunity. First pitch to him is just outside. Max Russell is a threat to run at first base. This one comes inside and just misses. Russell looking for his opportunity. He's got the baking oven mitt on. And they've got all the little tools these days and all the little, got to look good, play good, you name it. Got to have the right sunglasses, right necklace, right earring. It's all happening, isn't it? This one down low, and Atiawa will pick up a walk as well and head down to first base. That'll push Russell over to two. So two runners on here for United. One away in the top of the first innings, and it'll bring the infielder and just have a little chat amongst themselves a little, just to make sure they're on the right page here. Ben Inoka kicks this one off with a big blast. Then the out of Thomas Inoka before two straight walks. Isaac Fletcher now steps in. Big opportunity early here for United. First pitch is down low and away. Northcote side really geared up this season. A lot of young ones coming through as well. And not a lot of panic in the frames. You see Hugh Davies take that one. A tough play made look easy for the second out. Runners will move to 2 and 3 though. It brings up Alfonso Venikovis. That one comes through the zone and a swing from Venikovis. One strike here. Two outs. So they'll check the swing, no swing. A good umpiring crew in today. Brighton Wells behind the dish calling the balls and strikes. Mark Porteous out of first base. Just obscured a view who's doing 3 today. Was Andy McManus was scheduled, but I'm guessing one of the other games has gone a little long. This one comes through. Venikovis looking to jump on it. 2 runners in scoring position here for United. And he gets on the back of the one. Love, though, the right field is camped underneath it. And that'll be the third innings. And we'll leave 2 runners stranded, but not before Beninoka gets them off to the best start possible. A huge shot to lead off the game on the first pitch of it. 1-0 United lead. We'll be back with the lineups and everything else in the bottom of the first in just a moment.
From the humble beginnings of a Wellington garage and with a good helping of Kiwi Can Do, Resine have been proudly colouring New Zealand since 1946. Environmentally approved quality paints, colours and expert advice, all available at your local Resine colour shop. Our friendly team are here to help you get the best results for your project. With creative colours and innovative paint all made right here in New Zealand. You can rely on Resine to get the job done.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Auckland United in the bottom of the first innings here. Defensively look like this, left to right, and the outfield is Campbell and Oka. And centre fielder today for them is really, really good. Ben Anoka, who hit that home run at right field, is Alfonso Venicobas. Third base, hot corner for them. Ruben Torpia, ever trusty. Brock Atiawa at shortstop. Thomas Anoka at 2. First base today for them is Xavier Herrick behind the dish, doing the catching. Isaac Fletcher for Liam Twigden on the hill. Other side for Northcote offensively, nice and quickly, is you can see it'll be Caleb Bronner leading off. Gibson, Monk and Davies and Kingy power in the punch of their batting order. Lanigan, Fraser Lewis, Love and Gerbes will round out the batting order for the team from Northcote here. Liam Twigden gets us underway in the bottom of the first innings. Liam Twigden, a very experienced player. Of course, Liam Twigden's but was at Rep Manor Ramblers for a while, and then now finds his home at Auckland United. A good move, an agreement between both clubs, as we see Caleb Bronner just ripped that one up the middle. Bottom of the first innings. And Northcote have scored a run. Just joking. That was United that got that run, of course. Scoreboard was upside down. Apologies. It's all sorted now. Seth Gibson will come into bat now. Gibson, an outstanding athlete. Really comes to part, and lunch has just been delivered. How good, how good, how good. Gibson looking to get on the back of one. Yes, that one will fly foul.
No balls, 2.
No balls and 2 strikes. Score is 1-0 here. Bottom of the first innings, no outs. Off and running on the pitch is Rona. And he is safely down to second base.
1 ball, 2.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count here on Gibson. pitch by Twigden on the outside, but just a fraction too far. Will level up the count. Atiawa. The new age Fabio. Check swing. And Torpia will take care of it at third base. So with one away here now. Brings up the bat, Hohepa Monk. Looks like the umpire at third base just picked it. It's Heidi Leithart out there. So good three-man crew here for the semi-final matchup. As one just clips the inside edge on Monk's.
That's as far as I've come in time.
Trying to get those signals right. Ready now and happy as Twig did. Pitches up top. That'll allow Rona to skid on down to third base. Count is even 1-1 now. Because McAlpine's just rolled up to do the ground and answer. That's cool. That'll help me keep the count better. He's way more intelligent than I am, I can tell you. And just a little bit of gardening taking care of business by the catcher Fletcher. He's now back. See the Northcote dugout. Eager to try and reply on that offensive blast by Beninoka in the top of the first innings. That's the only difference in the scoreline at this point. Drop ball's good. Very, very good from Twigden. That cuts inside on Monk. So 1-2 now. It was Campbell and OK. Got to admire his brother's stroke in the top of the first innings.
Oh.
This one comes too far inside, and Monk fastidious with the strike zone. Earns themselves a 2-2 count. There's Beninoka, the big home run hitter from the first innings. Ball up top. So a full count now. Twigden trying to get out of this jam. One way, running only 60 feet away from scoring. Hard hit ball from Monk, and that is gone onto the roof. Onto the roof of the club rooms. A huge blast from Hohepa Monk, and they lead the ball game now 2 runs to 0. Going to bring up to bat here now Hugh Davies. So an offensive swing from Northcote by their centre fielder, Hohepa Monk. Of course, recall to the Black Sox after quite a hiatus, did Monk. Ripped the leather off the ball, and
no pause. Got a pause.
And you can just hear there from the home plate umpire.
On a legal pitch.
Legal pitch on no balls. So 2 balls the count now.
2 balls.
And Davies will sky one up. Safety underneath that is Herrick at first base for the second out. Josh Kiggy now, hitting for the pitcher, Rorona. get an opportunity in the match.
Oh,
First pitch is outside. 2 away here. Bottom of the first innings. We chatted a little bit with Trevor Smith in the last match about this match-up here today. What would we expect? I expect it to be super close. Could be an offensive explosion from both teams. They're very, very level when it comes to quality of pitching and quality of hitters and defence. So very hard to dissect them. Both of them are seeded 2 and 3 in the Club Nationals.
2 balls.
3 and 4 at the Club Nationals. Starting on Wednesday next week. Here the breeze just getting up on the umpire's mic a little bit. I lost the little wind protection sock on the umpire's mic, so if anyone knows where it is, could you bring it back to the booth for me? That'd be good. I need to try and buy one, I think. Real tiny. 2 and 2 the count now. And he'll just flail that one to get it out of the way. Can't remain 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, Auckland United and Northcote have played each other quite a lot since Christmas. Well, sure, January, I should say. Of course, the Auckland United club tournament, the Vic Gooth. They played each other in there. Of course, then the following week in the Brother Patrick. And then now in the Intercity. It would be fair to say Northcote's had the wood over Auckland United this season. However, as I mentioned at the top of the telecast, that means for North when you get to a semi-final, Auckland United will be up, and this will be a close match.
We'll get 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away here. Kingy trying to add to the lead here for Northcote. Just check swings that one away. Good battle here. Pitch, trying to dice him inside. Just misses, fools the count though. This one pops up and goes to the right side and safely taken in foul territory by Oveni Kovis. And that'll complete the bottom of the first innings. Not before though, Hohepa Mark with a gigantic blast over left field. A 2-run shot that gives Northcote the lead as we head to the top of the second innings. Back soon. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We see a couple of the younger Northcote players. Of course, Northcote Roosters played in an earlier match in Division 3. Haven't heard the result of that. Fergus is going to give me the thumbs up or down. They went down, unfortunately, so they are done in Division 3. Young Noah Reid there on the screen. However, the other Northcote team in the Division 1, they are still playing, and they are playing Auckland United right here in front of us here today. Top of the second innings. And this one just skids back. Leading off here for United in the second innings will be the pitcher, Liam Twigden. He'll be followed by the third baseman, Ruben Torpia, and first baseman, Xavier Herrick. So 2 runs to 1. Northcote go down in the Division 3. And, of course, East Coast Bays had a game in that one. And they went down 2-1 as well. Oh, sorry, the Northcote team won. My apologies. Okay, sorry. So that Northcote team you saw on screen before, they will be through to the final of Division 3. And over on Diamond 2 in the last time slot, Roosters played Falcons, and I believe Roosters got up in that one, so they'll be through to the final. So just looking for this Northcote side for the 3 North Harbour teams to make the finals of Division 1, 2 and 3. And a good pitch on the outside edge, a little more settled now, is Paterona. So 1 away here. And it'll bring up the batter. That batter we saw on screen there is Ruben Torpia, third baseman. First pitch to him is down low. This on the inside edge, and a dying quail as it'll land on the grass. Torpia, ever trusty with the batter's box, picks up his first hit of the ball game. And stepping into the plate now will be a first baseman, Xavier Herrick. And the first pitch just skids away from Xavier Herrick, the first baseman. Young fella out of Hawke's Bay, now living in Auckland full time. Pitch is up, straight to the backstop, and Max Russell on the run, now down to third base. So 1 away here. 2 balls the count. Yeah, an inside pitch is good.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging over the top of that one. Younger brother Caleb happy with that delivery. 1 and 2 the counts. Change of pace is good. Just milks it through the zone. That'll level it out now, 2 and 2. Hugh Davies, another player to join Northcote this season out of the Howard Ball Club. This one pops up. And a diving effort by Davies, can't make it, and Russell will cross home plate. And it is United that'll tie the ball game here on the top of the second innings. 2 runs apiece now. So runner at first base, 1 away. This one's up and outside. Beninoka started this ball game with a massive blast in the first pitch. Now steps in for a second at bat.
2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike.
A change of pace from Arona. Drops one in there.
2 balls, 2.
2 and 2. Told you this game was going to be close. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runs each for Auckland United and Northcote. Top of the second innings. Drop ball's good on the inside edge, and he gets Jarman this time. So 2 away here.
Batting now, number 1, Thomas knockout on deck. Left Campbell been on.
Thomas Sanoka now. Sort of a foul off.
Now back strike 1.
Some pops up top. Rona's like, missed the spot. Well, there's Hoipa Monk. Of course, a big shot from him. Gave them the lead. The bottom of the first innings. Now tied up at 2 apiece here. The top of the second. Thomas Sanoka swings over the top of that one.
1 ball, 2.
And the lead now 1 and 2 is Rona. Off and running on the pitch. Change up. Picked it. And he is gone early. So Herrick tried to get the early start at first base. Umpire Porteous. Not on my watch, young fella. He calls him out for leaving early. That'll do us through 1.5 complete. They do level the score. It was Herrick that dropped one in the right field that did the job. More action to come here live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium when we come back.
To be the best, fight for what's never been done. Push past the pain. Reach beyond. Pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. Someone has to be the best. Why not you?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here as we come back into the live action here on Diamond 1. Tied ball game between Northcote and Auckland United. Bottom of the second innings as Nick Lanigan will step into the box. 1-1 the count on him. Lanigan playing left field today for Northcote. As Liam Twigden continues on, and the rise ball buzzes the swing.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next rise ball just gets up and away.
Count 2 and 2.
And a good pitch on the outside edge will pick up the first out here in the second innings. Logan Fraser-List now will be the next batter as we see Twigden on screen chatting with Thomas Inoka about strategy and how to face a Logan Fraser-List. Nickname Just Hits. This one fouls off. An illegal pitch. We're just going to pick that up with the umpire for you.
Pause.
And there you can hear, it's the pause is the issue. So 1-1 now. Fraser-List will settle back in for Twigden. The outside pitch is good. Ruben Torpey has been good today. Third baseman already picked up a hit. His affairs 1-2 now. This one will pop up and go foul. And that one comes down the edge, and Twigden, he's finding his range now.
2 down, that'll bring up right.
2 strikeouts in a row, brings up the right fielder. Ryan Love will step into the batter's box. Too late. And first pitch fouls off. Ryan Love, the right fielder, nicknamed the Rhino.
Good.
First pitch is on the top, and Rhino green lights himself. So 2 strikes, 2 strikes down on the batter.
Oh, height.
Can't quite get the edge. It's close though. It's close.
In line with it.
And Twigden will finish him off. And down to first base they will go. So he strikes out the side. In order does Liam Twigden in the bottom of the second innings. 2 runs apiece as we head to the top of the third innings.
Be the best, fight for what's never been done. Push past the pain. Reach beyond. The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. Someone has to be the best. Why not you?
Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Great to have you along here. See those young players from the Northcote Division 3 team. Of course, their reserve side's playing this afternoon as well. So plenty of softball being had here at Pure Athletic Sports Stadium in Rosedale Park. The sun is coming out here in the semi-final matchup. Top of the third innings.
Ball.
just comes in outside the zone to Thomas Anoka, who will be followed by his brother Campbell Anoka, then Brock Atiawa. That one's outside the zone as well. You can hear from the home plate umpire, Bryden Wells. 2 balls, 1. They count. No outs here. Top of the third innings. Change of the pace. Can't quite get it to land. Nickname Pitts' change up Public Enemy #1 a number of years ago. Very deceptive. 120 kilometres an hour to about 12 kilometres an hour, it feels like. That one fouls back.
Three balls, 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Anoka with a full count here. Pitches up top and a free pass issued to Thomas Anoka. Younger brother Campbell now. Designated runner will come on to first base, Max Russell. Youngest Anoka brother Campbell now. First pitch comes through the edge of the zone.
Strike 1.
Time's out. Yep.
Just that one little handcuff to catch a Fraser lift. You can hear the home plate umpire. You okay? Good relationship out there, Bryden Wells. So this rise ball comes through the zone. So in the hole here is Campbell, actually known as Caesar. Pitch inside, just sails in just a smidge. 1 ball and 2 now. Young puts it on it, moves. I tell you what, if he had a pedometer in a game of softball, I'm sure it's like 10,000 steps. He moves a lot. Change of pace, can't land it. So Campbell Anoka's worked himself back to a level count here with Max Russell watching on from first base. This one down low.
Down low, ball 3, 3-2.
This one comes through the edge and a real good pitch. Rise ball, getting a little kick on it. And it picks up the first out here. Brock Atiawa to step in with 1 away here in the top of the third innings. Swings through that one. There's Fabio. Puts it on, of course, for the Black Sox in the World Cup back in December 2022. We are waiting to hear the call as he drops the change up through the zone there. Waiting to hear the call after the Men's Club Nationals on who will be the lucky 17 chosen to represent New Zealand. Heading away to the Group Stage World Cup. That'll be hosted in Prince Albert, Canada in July. Of course, all 3 stages have been announced now. Oklahoma hosting the second one, or should I say one of them. Hermosillo, Mexico hosting the third. So 3 World Cup group stages. 6 teams. Off and running on the pitch. Russell will swipe second base. Ball is high and inside. Of course, Max Russell went to Hermosillo Mixer himself. As part of the Junior Black Sox, they're headed away to the World Cup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out in here.
Warner facing Atiawa. Runner in scoring position now. Tied ball game. Hard hit ball from Atiawa. Going to the fence is Gerbes, and it'll go out of play.
Bell ball.
Count remains a 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Brock Atiawa, North Harbour Junior. Played a bit for Northcote actually. I think started with Northcote Tigers from memory.
1, 2.
Remember watching him as a real young kid. Always have a cool hat on. Cool cap, some description. Loved the game of softball, still does. Ball low, and he'll be hopeful that maybe he's one of those 17. Their heads off to Prince Albert. Of course, he got to go to Prince Albert himself. 2018, Brock Atiawa was part of the Junior Black Sox team that won a bronze medal in Prince Albert. So good memories for Atiawa at that international stage, at that international location. 2-2 count now.
3.
And that'll get him on the inside edge. So a quality at bat,
Brings to the plate, under 7.
but in the end,
On deck right there, that Alphonse only goes.
puts it on and just says enough's enough. 2 outs now, both of them strikeouts this innings. Bring up Isaac Fletcher. An outstanding hitter on the men's circuit here in New Zealand. Ball is pitched to him as down and away. Rona and Gerbes, shortstop and third base, keep the communication lines open. 2 away here. There's some of those 10,000 steps that Rona does again. The big swing.
Swing and miss, 1-1.
And a smile also on the change up from Rona to Fletcher.
Yeah. 1-1.
Rona leans back now. Hard hit ball, but it's pulled
Bell.
down the line.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2 the count now on Fletcher.
1 ball, 2. Time's out.
And time called here, just as they tidy the balls up. Bryden Wells got a chance to go to World Cup himself last year. Abroad, that is. As this one fouls back.
Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Was one of the umpires at the U15 Women's World Cup in Tokyo, Japan. Didn't ask him how the cuisine was. Didn't get a chance to ask him that, but I tell you what, he told me about his experience on the diamond. He really, really loved it. Good to see. 1 and 2 now. Rona leans back. Throws a change up again. Russell's off though to third base, and they'll let him get there uncontested.
2 out.
2 balls,
2
2
balls,
strikes.
2 strikes.
2-2.
60 feet away now, United looking to grab the lead here. Hard hit ball, tough play. Davies, what a glove. The forethought to take the couple of extra steps backwards and allow the ball to play up into the glove. Gets the job done and stops them from scoring a run. Score remain 2 runs apiece. We're through 3. Top of 3, I should say. Bottom of 3 coming up next. Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the bottom of the third innings. It'll be JP Gerbes that'll lead off here for Northcote in the 9 spot. Then back to the top of the shop, Caleb Honor and Seth Gibson. 1, 2, 3 here. A tied ball game, 2 runs apiece. From the number 3 and number 4 seeded Club Nationals, Auckland United and Northcote. Of course, Mount Alberema is already through to the final, ranked number 1 in the country. Now watching on in the stadium. That one just pops off. Well, 1 and 2 the count now on Gerbes. Young up and coming player through the Northcote club. Facing Liam Twigden. Liam Twigden's had a bit of time in the socks himself. And a rise ball comes right through, beats Gerbes for the first outs. Xavier Herrick approves, tells his team top of the order as he taps the top of his hat, because it's Caleb Rona now that'll step in. Rona goes at the first pitch. Rona, of course, led off the bottom of the first innings for Northcote with a solid single up the middle. A couple of batters later, got hit home by Hohepa Monk. 1 away here. Tries the running bunt, that'll go foul. So in the hole now.
2 strikes.
Rona steps back in to go to work here. This one just misses outside. You see Liam Twigden on his delivery really gives it everything. Leaps out to the side. Real athletic style from the pitching block. This one just comes inside. Xavier Herrick, young first baseman. I've never seen Herrick play first base before, so a new thing. Came as a middle infielder out of Hawke's Bay. Inside, can't quite get that to land. That'll fill the count now against it on a 3 and 2. Fouls this one off.
Count remains 3 and 2.
Quality at bat here from the leadoff hitter from Northcote, and he is rewarded with a walk and a head down to first base.
One out. It'll bring up first baseman Seth Gibson. On deck.
Seth Gibson now flew out to the third baseman in his first effort. Looks to do a running bunt and falls below the zone though. Gibson's got all the tools. Put it down, can slap it, can hit it out in a heartbeat. This one outside, just grabs the edge of the zone. Twigged in, leans down. Looks for that running bunt again. This will go foul though. Rona was off to the races on the pitch. Coaching staff today. Got Peter Crook at first base and Callum Ryan at third base. So some very experienced coaches involved with the Northcote setup. It was Auntie Lil Martina, their official scorer, with Vitsy Flanagan today down there, working together. And of course, never lovable Amanda Rona, their manager for Northcote. This one will pop up. Herrick just takes a quick look, make sure, and he will make the catch at first base. So 2 away here.
That'll bring up Auckland Monk. On deck, number 18, Hugh Davies.
And Hortley Monk. Of course, on the flip side with United, got Gareth Pollard over there in the management system. Gwen Fletcher scoring and doing everything. She's amazing. Duncan Anoka, I'm not sure if he's involved, but if he isn't directly involved, he's involved, if you know what I mean. First pitch to Monk is right down the kitchen sink. Bullpen for the United team. Are up. And as we see, Rona, a high tag, and he is gone at second base. And a nice tag by Atiawa, catch and slap. Gets it in time and picks up the third out here as they will leave one stranded. Does Northcote. No score change. 2 runs apiece. It stays. More action when we come back from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just want to take a bit of a moment here in the innings break to thank our sponsors who have come on board for the Intercity. Great to have Active Control involved. Of course, Rudolph & Co. If you need some insurance done, make sure you get a hold of Rudolph & Co. Raranga Digital, you want to get a new website or an app built, they're the people to get a hold of that. Guardian Fences, Gorilla Ladders, boy, they're built tough, that's for sure. Ballpark Broadcasting, the New Brew. If you'd like a pint or two, head on down to the New Brew. Good cafe and restaurant in there as well. And, of course, Sound Group. Bob Leveloff, thank you. And Swift Construction, providing all of the access Swift equipment that we need and that we use. They've got everything there from scissor-lifts to booms and all sorts of things to get you access and around the construction area and all that type of thing. And of course they provide the lifts for us, sponsor the lifts for us here at Rosedale Park. And we have that one at first base at least all the time and gets our camera operators up in the stratosphere. Kalan doing the job today in the bird's nest of the Swift Construction lift, capturing the images for you today. So I hope you're enjoying it. This one pulled down to third base, and Veni Kovas will get down to first.
Lead off runner award. That'll bring up pitcher number 4, Liam Twickham, on deck, third baseman, number 24, Ruben Topia.
That'll bring up to bat now Liam Twigden.
4-1.
First pitch to him is outside the zone. Top of the fourth innings. No outs here. Hard hit ball. Skids off the glove and nicely stopped though. Would have been extra bases if it didn't get a glove to it at all.
That'll advance over Kovas over second base as well as Twickham at first. Brings the plate Ruben Topia. On deck,
So
first
two runners
baseman,
on
David
here.
Garrett.
So a big opportunity you can see starting to build for United here on the top of the fourth innings. First pitch, driving. This is trouble too. It'll bounce, looking to score their first run. The throw going the wrong direction. Oi. Northcote throw the ball towards second base instead of into the cup man heading home, and Auckland United will convert it into the go-ahead run.
Coast over third. Score now 3-2 in favour of United here.
Big hit by Ruben Torpia with runners at first and second with no out, tailor-made for a sacrifice bunt, and he just blasts it to right field. What a drive from the veteran Torpia.
Number 89, Andy Knocker. Strike one.
First pitch to Xavier Herrick is right through the zone.
Strike two.
That one will come through the zone as well. So two strikes down here. Runners in the corners for United. Hit up the go-ahead run here in the top of the fourth innings.
Oh,
Nice ball up top with a bit of crack with the Stockson's whip. Just defensive alignment on that last hit to right field for Northcote. Not quite going in the right direction.
oh.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count now. Slow roller up the middle. One, looking for two. And they get out of it. Does Northcote and fine double play. But however, it is Auckland United grab another run here. They lead 4 runs to 2.
That'll that's 2 outs in there now. Scoring the runner from third though, however. 4-2 in favour of Auckland United. Andy Knocker batting
Said
now.
something was cooking in the top of the fourth innings here for United, and boy, haven't they proved it.
Strike one.
First pitch to Ben Inoka now. It's through the zone.
1-1.
And now we'll level the count 1-1. Inoka, of course, hit the home run in his first at bat. Struck out his second.
plate was fine, it was just off the plate.
You can hear Brian Wells
2 balls, 1.
communicating just off the plate. Hit on the hands and straight into the glove of the third baseman for the third out, but not before United. They pick up 2 runs here in the top of the 4th innings. On some nifty work, but pressure applied. A couple of easy bases, if you like, on a few off the glove. And then they got her done. So United, they grab the lead here. The 2 runs in the top of the 4th innings. They lead 4 runs to 2. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we go through to the bottom of the 4th innings here. Well, pretty a very good top of the 4th innings for Auckland United. They played 2 runs. Now have an opportunity to try and take the opportunity of picking up the defensive side of things here in the bottom of the 4th innings. We'll Monk will lead off here for the Northcote side.
Full strike.
He'll be followed by Hugh Davies and Josh Kingy, 1, 2, and 3.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this one will ground over to Torpy at third base. Boy, he's been good today. An RBI, 2 hits, defensively super sound.
On DP number 25, Josh King.
Hugh Davies now. This one skies up. The Benny Covers is underneath it.
Covers takes the ball for out number 2.
Yeah, just looking at Hugh Davies. Oh, no, he's okay. He's just twisted his ankle going over first base. But I think it's one of those things just stings for a little. He'll be okay. It's kind of quiet in the crowd, actually. They're like, oh, I hope he's okay. And you're going back to first base. And it's got a bit of a stinger there, though, you can see. His teammates come out to help him off the field. Oh, you're all right, mate. You find your own way off.
The 2 out that'll bring up number 25, Josh Kenny. On deck left fielder, number 10, Nick Lanigan.
Josh Kingy now with 2 away here. First pitch will go foul onto the roof.
About that, strike 1.
So 1-1 the count here on Kingy. Ben Anoka bit of spark for Auckland United offence.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Leaning back is Twigden. Tries to change the pace, can't quite get it to land.
Two. Yep. 2 balls, 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one will pop up. And Herrick will take care of it. So they retire the side in order here in the bottom of the 4th innings. No score change on Northcote's behalf, as it is Auckland United that remain in the lead, 4 runs to 2.
Your world, your colour, your choice, with Racine.
Your team lose again, bro?
I've never seen a ball bounce like that before.
The weekend's for calls. Make yours at tab.co.nz.
The decisions we make matter. The cloth you put on your back, that comes from somewhere. Ours is Ecotech, and it comes from here. One of these equals 38 of these, not in landfill. High performance fabric worthy of what you stand for.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In the top of the 5th innings here, Auckland United leading 4 runs to 2 at this point. Thomas Anoka, Cameron Anoka will lead off here for United, followed by Brock Adderwell, trying to cement their lead in the semi-final matchup. Of course, the winner of this semi-final will face Mount Albert Ramblers. That's at 4:30 p.m. today. For the Intercity Premier Men's Competition, formed by North Harbour Softball and Auckland Softball and Franklin Softball Associations. Great to see them working together. Of course, North Harbour hosting it this year with the main finals.
Oh.
But they've played over the 3 weeks of competition. They've played it at different venues, different divisions, 3 divisions in play. We see Anoka pick up the walk. He'll head down to first base. Now will come the young speedster, Max Russell. Campbell Anoka now. Fresh start with a runner at 1. Double play ball, 1. Looking for 2, and just comes off the glove. So they do get the lead runner. Defensive change. We saw Hugh Davies hobble off with a bit of an ankle issue. Josh Kingy has come out of the DP role and now will take over at second base as well.
Time's out. Time's out, guys.
Time called now, so I'll bring in
Who's coming out?
a pinch runner. In first base for
28
Campbell and Noka. It's the 31 into the ball game.
31.
Christian Masters will come into run. Umpire will just make those changes here. Been a good game so far, as we've had Auckland United open their account with one run in the top of the first innings. Benanaka with a no-doubter to left field. Northcote replied with 2 runs of their own in the bottom of the first innings. That was Hepa Monk with a big blast, and then top of the third innings, United pick up a run off the bat of Xavier Herrick driving in one. Then in the top of the fourth, Torpe and Herrick driving a run each. It gives the scoreline at the moment 5 runs to 2. Sorry, 4 runs to 2, apologies. Change up. Yank down the line, will go foul though.
Yank foul, strike 2.
Brock Atiawa.
No ball. 2.
Just hear a bit of that wind on the microphone, apologies of the umpire.
4.
Just missing. So 1 and 2.
Up. The line was good.
Masters running at first base. They're looking for a double play this time, and they will get it. 4-6 ends with the 3 this time, and Northcote take care of business defensively. In the top of the 5th innings, will that spur them to get it going offensively in the bottom of the 5th? We'll find out when we come back in this last-ditch semi-final of the men's Intercity, right here on Championship Saturday.
To be the best, fight for what's never been done. Push past the pain. Reach beyond. Pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. Someone has to be the best. Why not you?
Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. We go to the bottom of the 5th innings here. There's United leading 4 runs to 2, and just a delay in action as we get underway here. Fletcher is coming out of the dugout now, just making sure he's okay. Looks like we are good to go though. So as we get underway in the bottom of the 5th innings here, 2-run lead to United. Liam Twigden will continue on the hill here. Boys from Fouds Park, a running bunt gets past Twigden. And Nick Lanigan finds a way to get on.
Yep.
Designated runner will come out for Lanigan. Running today for them is Gabe Whareapodi. Hasn't had many opportunities today. He gets a shot right now. Logan Fraser-List trailing by 2, Northcote. You see Torpia, third baseman, crouching in position.
Yep.
And it does. Fraser-List shows, but you see Torpia there on the left of the screen. You see him just in close. There he is. He's aware of what Northcote's trying to achieve now. A game within the game. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes here. 1 on 1. Fouled tip. Just trying to check the Auckland website for the draw results on the Intercity. Unfortunately, they're not up to date. But I can tell you that Roosters beat the Falcons in the Division 2 semi-final. We see Fraser List go down on strikes, unable to move the runner over. Ryan Love now. Of course, on Diamond 1 we saw Ramblers beat Hibiscus Coast in Division 1. Northcote Roosters combined team beat East Coast Bays 2-1 in Division 3 in semi-final. And Waitakere Bears took on Marist, so I don't have a result for that one, unfortunately. Apologies for that. I just said the website's not updated. And Howick played Waitakere Bears and Marist, I believe, were in the I believe they were in the 2nd division. Howick and Pukekohe, they were in Division 3. So still waiting on to see those results come through. Of course, those last game, the Division 3 game, is playing right now. A 2-game, apologies, Howick and Pukekohe. So, Diamond 2. And just as I look to the right side, looks like they're all finished over there. So a quick one. Whichever way it went, we saw Whatapoti swipe second base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a big swing on the outside edge, can't catch up to it. So 2 away now.
That'll bring up third baseman Gerbes. On deck, top of the order, Caleb
First pitch to the third baseman, JP Gerbes, comes through on Main Street. Swing comes through as well. The last time United and Auckland played each other in Intercity was a couple of weeks ago. Northcote running out victors 9-2 in that one. As I mentioned, that means for North when you get to the playoffs, the semi-finals. There's United leading 4-2 halfway through this one. And rise ball's good and it'll catch Gerbes. And he will go down on strike. So 3 quick outs here. We'll get us done through 5 complete. We'll head to the top of the 6th innings for all the action. United leading 4-2.
To be the best, fight for what's never been done. Push past the pain. Reach beyond. Pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. Someone has to be the best. Why not you?
He might not look like much in an apron, but that's John Miller, loving husband, relatively reliable plumber, and holder of the Bledisloe Cup and 2 Investex Super Rugby titles. Don't let the heels fool you. Wendy crushed 2 of the biggest names in men's tennis to go all the way at Wimbledon. Tony, one of New Zealand's most impressive multi-sport players. Try playing and taking out a rugby league grand final, a Grand Slam, and the New Zealand Cup all at once. Mary Adams came from nothing to take Cleveland to the playoffs. Where to next? Well, she won the New Zealand Derby with Ginger Nuts. Finally, meet Richard Sykes, a man with many loves, 80s hip-hop, his dog Bark Twain, and winning, specifically, the Cup final at Wembley. Now it's your turn. TAB, now you're in the game.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here. Semi-final action continues between Northcote and Auckland United. Northcote United leading 4-2 at this point. Just underway here, top of the sixth innings. Isaac Fletcher got hit by pitch down to first base, and they'll bring on the designated runner, Max Russell. And Vinny Kobus now batting. One strike on him. Pitarona continues to work the hill here for Northcote. Low lifter is good on the inside edge.
Full strike.
Ryan Love. Right field today for Northcote. Change of pace, it'll pop it up, but it'll go out of play. Can't remain 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This one pops up. Kingy, the second baseman, is underneath it. The third addition to Northcote this season, Josh Kingy. Also from Howick. Liam Twigden now. Top of the sixth innings. 1 away. Big swing on the first pitch that Twigden sees. You want to get to Torpia and Herrick. Produced 3 of the their 4 runs today. The number 8 and 9 in the order for United. 2 strikes to count. Oh. Wakes pitch outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Change of pace right down the kitchen sink though. And the crowd just, woo. Ramblers will be on next. 4:30 that game's scheduled to get underway.
Foul ball!
Yeah, called early foul ball. Nick Hayes warming up down the line. Didn't pitch in the first game. Had that bat though. How about that? She hadn't seen Nick Hayes bat before. I have now.
1 ball, 2.
Twigden. Waiting for Rona. Drop ball just skims off the bat and into the glove for the second out. Ruben Torpia now. He's been really good today. 2 hits, an RBI to his credit. It's looked locked in. Russell still at first base. He swiped 2 bags today already as a designated runner. This one comes through the top of the zone. And all just going, oh, there it is.
1-1.
Inside set now, fouls back. innings back set. This one will foul back to Russell this time, off and running.
Lock campaign, 1-2.
One ball, two.
And here, home plate umpire Biden Wales, 1-2 the count. Semi-final action. Off now, Russell, the throw. There's there yesterday.
Russell saved the city on the steal.
Pitch misses inside and up.
Two ball,
Count
two.
is now even.
Line was fine.
There you go, line was fine, was just up. Russell now in scoring position. Donna waiting for the signal he wants, steps back. Here comes the 2-2.
Oh.
Change of pace and he can't flip it in.
Three balls, two.
Lanigan with the running bunt last innings. Watch is on. Donna moving methodical now on the mound, slowing the game just a smidge. Hour 45 the time slot. And
swing.
he did indeed, couldn't hold it back, and that'll do the innings. It will leave them stranded. Can't add to the score as we will head away to the bottom of the sixth innings. Northcote trailing United by 2. Back soon, more semi-final action. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here as we get rocking and rolling. The bottom of the sixth innings, a 2-run ball game between Auckland United and Northcote. This one's got the feel it can go either way here. It's a real tight affair. Only been scoring in 3 of the innings. The first innings, 3 runs, 1 for United, 2 for Northcote. Then the second and the fourth were the only scoring innings. It's been tight. As we see, Caleb Brunner at the top of the shop will lead off here, followed by Zeth Gibson and Horhepper Monk.
Yep. Oh, not on you, no. We're on 335.
Fouls off and a little battle here between Rona and Twigden. Count now level. There's Monk in the dugout with a big 2-run home run in the bottom of the first innings. He's looking for his opportunity. He'll hit 3 in the order this innings. Contemplating his at-bat to come. Rona looking to try and get on. Check swing. But it's right on the dot, and a nod of approval from Rona as well. Good pitch by Twigden. Comes up to bat, Seth Gibson now, first baseman. First pitch is right at the top of the zone. Beninoka, always so good, isn't he? Started the semi-final off in perfect fashion. Harder ball, talk about perfect. And that is long gone. Seth Gibson clears the cars. You see it rolling in the second car park. That's a monster, no doubter, from the first baseman from Northcote. Now a one-run ball game, 4-3. Seth Gibson just reared back, got the middle of everything, and sailed it out of there. Easily a good 20 to 25 metres past the home run fence. And Monk says, well, you want to go, I'll go too, and swings at the first pitch. One-run ball game here, bottom of the sixth innings. Rise ball up top, levels the count, 1-1. Pinch hitter to come in next. Hugh Davies, remember he was injured. He's come out of the ball game, so that rolled ankle's more serious than you think. Looks like Martin Simpson will come in after Monk here. Twigden lifting his game now, 1-2.
Oh.
Tries to bend, chop that right, drop ball inside on the hands, too low though. Change of pace coming. Monk just flouls it off. Isaac Fletcher, battery partner behind the dish for United. Done a good job today at off-settling these Northcote hitters. Scored 2 runs in the first innings and then nothing until all the way here to the bottom of the sixth. Battery pairing of Twigden and Fletcher have been good. Very good.
Oh.
And tries that drop ball inside.
3 ball,
trying to either put it on his hands or in front. Full count now. Feels like there's a big pitch coming. Here comes Twigden. And it's a good one. Low lifter that just cuts in. A great strikeout here. Nod of approval from Campbell and Oker at left field.
There we go.
2 away now.
18 now.
You can hear the change.
17.
In the dugout down the back there, if we have another look, you see Martin Simpson. We have another look at the dugout here for Northcote. Right at the back there, you can see Hugh Davies with the ice on the ankle. So that rolled ankle, a little bit more than what we thought. And it has taken him out of the ball game. So back to the batter now. Martin Simpson will take over. Slide into the DP role, I'd say, as Josh Kingy has taken the field. First out bat here for Simonson, the Danish international. And he sees his first drop ball inside, and it's a good one.
I was happy with that. Yeah. I was more worried about the pitch.
Oh. Outside this time, levels the count against Simonson. For those watching back in Denmark, Godal. Hello. Nice to see you all. What Gordon? How are you? I had a swing over the top of that. I had the pleasure of living in Denmark myself for a year.
Too.
A couple of moons ago. Beautiful location. 1 and 2 now the count on the Danish star Martin Simonson. Outside rise ball's too good, and that'll sit him down. Twigden said, okay, you want a threat? Well, I can reply as well, and you will sit him down. Not before, though. It is Zeth Gibson that blasts one into another stratosphere. And Northcote are within one run now. 4-3 as we head away to the top of the 7th innings. Insurance run time for United.
Still going, cheers.
Can they get one? We'll find out when we come back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. First pitch, hot corner, third base, JP Gerbes to retire the first out here. Top of the 7th inning, semi-final action. Auckland United leading 4-3. I'll now hand it over to the top of the order as you see the catcher, Logan Fraser-List, touching the top of his helmet. That is Ben Anoka. He's been good today. Really good. As expected, Anoka simply puts on a really good affair.
Two balls, one.
One strike here to Inoka. One away, top of the 7th innings. It's gotten off to a great start, did Benny. Change of pace. And Inoka was all over it too. Good delivery, levels it up 2-2. And Jarman professionally drives one to right field. Unfortunate for him. Right underneath it is Ryan Love. So 2 away here. Brings up Thomas Anoka. The premier hitters in the world right now, Thomas Anoka. A couple of walks on the day. Hard hit ball. First pitch he gets, drives it up the middle.
First base. 2 out, that brings up Campbell Knockout.
So they get their first base runner of the innings.
Shortstop, number 54, Brock Callowell.
Campbell and Oka as Max Russell comes out of the dugout again. He's had plenty of running duties today. Big pitch. And Oka, a bit of a premeditated swing on that one.
Strike one.
All up top.
Oh.
Next pitch is down low. Can't quite get it. Adorno wanted that one.
2 balls, 1. Yeah, on the hot. Line was questionable as well.
You hear the questions, the communication, real good between catcher and umpire. And this one will sail in.
Change pace shots in there, strike number 2, 2-2.
No cut. You can know he's waiting for something firm. If he can get it, he'll send it a long way. And he tries right there. Russell was off and running on the pitch. They talk about winning a game or losing a game. I think it's a chance here for Campbell and Oka to win it for United. I know we're only in the top of the 7th innings, but it has that feel about it. Change of paces down low, and Russell will go to second base on the pitch.
3 balls, 2.
Uncontested. Full count. Rise ball will take care of business from Rona in the semi-final here. Bottom of the 7th to come. It's 1 run in it. United leading 4 runs to 3. When we come back, who will take on Ramblers? Bottom of the 7th coming up next.
Are you lot in the travel game then?
Yeah, how's the travel?
Oh, well, you're still in business, eh? Because I thought you would have gone the way of the dinosaurs by now.
Sorry?
Okay, so, look, I'm checking out flights to South America online. Oh, Buenos Aires. Oh, yes, please, a bit of a tango. Then Iguazu Falls, Cusco, fly down to Rio, then home. 20 minutes, I'm sorted. It's the way to go.
All separate tickets?
Whatever.
Pricey?
$4,000.
Have you booked?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here. Bottom of the 7th innings, a real good tussle semi-final between Auckland United and Northcote. I said at the top of the broadcast, it's really hard to define who's the better team out of these two. It was always going to go to the wire, 1 run in it to make the grand final that's on schedule straight after this one, taking on Mount Albert Ramblers. I'm Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper. Thank you for joining us here this early evening. Semi-final action of the newly formed Intercity Premier Men's Competition, joint venture between the North Harbour, Auckland and Franklin associations.
4 strikes
for Northcote. They need 1 run. The equation is simple. You see it on the scoreboard there. They'll set up Josh Kingy, Nick Lanigan and Logan Fraser List. 1, 2 and 3 as this one fouls back. Moves the count 1 and 2 now.
Yeah, height was fine, so just out.
Liam Twigden's gone the distance for United today. They have a couple of other pitches in their arsenal. Saving them for Ramblers. They can get past the next 3 outs in this innings. Twigden waits for the signal, leans back now. Here comes the 2-2. Hard hit ball. And it's foul down the line. Game of inches, and that one just 1 inch to the left of the foul line.
On ball 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See the sun's out, starting to bright up a little. Some fouls off.
Foul on the end. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, 1, 2.
Swing goes back in. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now.
2 and 2.
Time.
Time called by Kingy, the batter. Wanting to stay composed in the big moments. Northcote dugout, they're all up.
Stand line, 2 and 2.
Some fouls back. Two and 2 the count now. Remains Kingy and Twigden.
Time. No, he had his hands together when he stepped out. 2 balls, 2.
Twigden doesn't want that pitch. He wants a specific pitch here. He wants to get on the same page. Hasn't quite got it yet. Now he's got it. That's what I want. Here he comes. Rose ball fishes it in there. Just skims away.
Yeah, it was top of the zone there. Yeah, probably would have. Close enough.
Good communication there from Kingy and the umpire. Would you have called that a strike?
2.
Close enough, he says. Fletcher. Change of pace. Kingy. Hands were back.
Good battle going on here. Count still 2 and 2.
Twos, yep.
Twigden leans back. Big at-bat here. Outside, weak ground ball, and Northcote will take that like bread and butter. Hard drop ball on the outside edge, something different. Hadn't seen many of those from Twigden.
That'll bring up number 10, Flanagan. On deck, number 7, Logan Fraser.
You see Twigden feels like he's got it. He's got the opportunity, that's for sure. Twigden ready to go at Nick Lanigan now. Starting left fielder for Northcote.
Time's out.
Yeah, we just hear that one come off the hand of Fletcher. That's a stinger, I tell you.
Give him some time.
Umpire's got it right, give him a little bit of time here. Just those ones that handcuffs the thumb. And Fletcher converted catcher in the last few years.
Good.
Both of their catchers retired. What's going on, he says. So you know what, I'll do it. And he stayed in there. He hasn't made any qualms about it. And done a pretty decent job too, as Isaac Fletcher. Used to be a pitcher actually, originally. Back to the action now. Hard hit ball by Lanigan. Is it deep enough? Vinny Kovas says no.
Vinny Kovas brings that in for out number 2.
So Northcote down to their last out now.
Number 7, Logan Fraser. On deck, number 13, Brian Lowe.
Trying to get themselves to the grand final, the dugout. Needing 1 run to tie it up. The centre the tiebreaker. 2 to walk it off here in the bottom of the innings. Whatever happens, Logan Fraser List needs to touch first base. Twigden has gone the whole distance for United. He just seems to getting stronger and stronger. This one will pop over, and he does touch first base. Does Fraser List.
DL.
Little Texas Liga works a charm. Designated runner will come on for a Fraser List. Gabe Wharepoti. He's got his kitchen utensils ready, the oven mitt. There we go. So, just like that, in the blink of an eye, the tying run now comes to the plates. So apologies, the winning run comes to the plate.
Foul ball.
First pitch fouls off.
Yep.
Ryan Love. Mixed bag today in the batter's box, and Wharepoti is off. And he is safely in the second base.
1-1.
Wharepoti creates himself into scoring position. Single ties it up, bottom of the seventh. Drop ball outside, can't find its marker. Love, ready. Twigden, ready.
Oh.
Can't quite get it. Left-handed hitter, not many of them in the Northcote line. In fact, only two. This one with the hitters count now 3-1. Twigden, got to find something deep. Always the 21st out's the hardest, isn't it? Grand final opportunity on the line here. 2024 men's Intercity competition. Twigden now. Oh, gets a pitcher's strike on the outside edge.
Full count,
3-2.
Tying run at 2. Winning run at the plate. Winning pitch potentially coming.
Oh.
And it's a rise ball outside, a walk issue.
Runners second and first with 2 out. JP Gerbes batting.
So we'll come down to the third baseman, JP Gerbes, in the way of Liam Twigden and Auckland United and going to the grand final. The stage is set for the youngster, third baseman. Does he check his swing? They'll go down. No, he didn't. First pitch is a strike. Rock at it well. He was the young fella one time. He now senior player in the United side. Next pitch is outside the zone. Count now level. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 run away from tying it up. This one comes in on the inside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So Twigden now 1 strike away from victory and a berth in the grand final against Ramblers. Can he get them there? Can United go through? Here comes Twigden. Rise ball outside, and it's a good one, and he will send them through to the grand final. It's United that win the semi-final. 3 runs to 4 in dramatic fashion, especially to start the game with Beninoka, a home run to lead it off with the first pitch. It was explosive in the first innings. Congratulations, Auckland United. They will take on Ramblers in the grand final. That one coming up in just a couple of moments. Of course, got a mention for Northcote. Hohepa Martin scoring their 2 runs in the bottom of the first innings and a home run. Then United 1 in the second, 2 in the fourth. Of course, Northcote got it close in the 6th. 4 runs to 3. It finishes out. Liam Twigden goes the whole distance. He is the Ballpark Broadcasting Player of the Match. Grand final coming up. AU Ramblers in just a moment. We'll be back soon. Thank you so much for tuning in.